We scour the internet. That's scour. We scour.
Explosion. I'm Kara and this is Paul.
Here at Pop Culture Explosion, we do the research. We scour the internet. We watch the trailers, the movies, the television show, the comic books. That's why I'm still single. Kara, what are we talking about today?
House of Cards.
House of Cards, that amazing Netflix show. You know, Netflix can do no wrong. I mean, they throw an episode out there. I mean, literally, Netflix could throw an episode of two bears just throwing rocks at each other, and it will get millions of views. That's how good they are right now. So speaking of which, how good they are, what is it about House of Cards that you enjoy so much?
Yeah, I think it's the character development. To be honest, when I first watched the show, I didn't like it. I watched a few episodes, I didn't get hooked, and I was like, whatever. And then I was sitting around my dinner table with my family, and my dad started talking about how realistic he thinks that the show could be about politics and how things actually work in the back end. I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. And then probably about the 5th episode is when I was like...
See, dads know best.
Yeah.
Ladies, dads know best, okay? For me, it was with the dog, when he goes, there are two types of pain in the world. There's the pain that makes you better, makes you stronger, and then there's pain that makes you weak. And I have no time for pain that makes you weak, and just broke the dog's neck. That sealed the deal with me. I'm like, this guy's a badass, and I got to know more about this character. So I was just hooked right off the bat. And it doesn't hurt that I'm also kind of like a political junkie anyway, but the politics in this show is not typical like politics.
No, it's not. I really don't think that I follow politics on that level. I mean, I definitely do my research and everything, but I'm not one of those hardcore anything type of people. And so this show kind of gives you a good balance for people like me and people who are very passionate about politics. So.
And the politics that I really see is the politics of power and leveraging people's weaknesses. And that's the same type of politics that you see in Game of Thrones or whatever, where it's about who can you control, who can you manipulate, and as far as the manipulation goes, no one manipulates better than the Underwoods.
Yeah.
The Underwoods.
Plural. Yeah, they have it packed. They are literally the perfect couple for each other.
Yeah, and when I first saw Claire, now by the way, Claire, the one that plays Claire is, she also played in The Princess Bride. Her name is Robin White.
I think so.
And she was just beautiful in The Princess Bride, and she has matured into... I digress. I'm sorry. I just went there. But she is ruthless.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think so is Frank. And to be able to be married to that guy, you have to have the same level of ruthlessness and fierceness behind you to walk in a straight line with him.
Yeah, and there's a lot of parallels, of the Underwoods and the Clintons. That they are a political machine.
Right.
Kind of like the Clintons. I don't think this was premeditated. I just think there's just a lot of buzz on the internet. The tin hats people that I don't have a tin hat. No, I don't.
I think politics in general are hot right now, and so I think when this next season airs, it's going to be a bigger hype than it was, for season 4.
Who's your favorite character?
Definitely Doug. I think that he is a broken man, defeated human being in every aspect, right? Between being an alcoholic and, beaten to inches of his life. He has literally the worst luck ever, but he is fiercely loyal and definitely, tells everybody through his actions that he is not giving up. He is not going to lay down.
Oh, and the only lull for me in the show was after Doug got hit over the head. And he was going through a physical therapy. And while he was going through that transition, it was kind of a lull for me for that show.
Yeah, you didn't know what was going to happen, if he was going to stay around.
And
Frank kind of put that distance there.
Well, if you know, and then, like Frank lost his mojo too.
Yeah.
You know, when he lost his right-hand man, that's when things started to unravel for Frank as well. So I think Doug is a key component. And you're right, I love how fragile he is. You know, he was so strong. He got broken by Rachel, his interest with her.
Yep.
I mean, he realized that was his weakness. I think Rachel was a bigger weakness for him than alcohol ever was.
Oh, I agree. But he overcame it.
Yeah. So let's fast forward.
Yeah.
We have, you know, Frank Underwood. This I loved. The fact that he was the House Whip. He was a congressman. He made his way through the channel up to presidency without ever being elected. And just how him maneuvered and controlled people and got to that point, I thought was just phenomenal. And then I thought they did the impossible by having his wife become, what did she turn into?
She's the vice president.
She is the VP nominee. And
she's going to be the vice president.
Oh, they'd love her. I mean, basically, if they had a choice and they flipped the I mean, it's going to be a landslide. I mean,
oh, absolutely.
My prediction is the Republican nominee. The only thing I can remember of him is he's a good-looking dude and he's corrupt. I don't even. What's his name, guys? In the comments below, put his guy's name down there. Can't remember. I mean, oh, by the way, the actor was also in Suicide Squad as well. And I think the actor is okay, kind of two-dimensional, in Suicide Squad 2. But
I think he was meant to be that way in House of Cards. So I mean, the focus really is right now on Claire. What is she going to do with Frank? Are they going to get a divorce? Are they going to stay together? Is she going to get the VP? I think that they really put these other, you know, people in the picture, but didn't want to shine the spotlight on him, and that's probably why we all know who you're talking about, but nobody really knows.
Yeah. So I don't envision Claire committing suicide anytime soon. I think if she would have divorced Frank, she probably would have committed suicide, and she wouldn't have liked that. So yeah. So our prediction is in the next season is they're gonna win by
landslide.
The only thing though, and this is what I foresee happening, is the entire. And this could be my only critique, because this is a prediction. Is the entire next season is going to be the election.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to come down to or end with
the season finale.
Her season finale is going to be that the American people want her to divorce Frank. I think that's what
really
it's going to come down to.
I
Nobody likes him.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I think that's really. I think she's going to, you know, put her passion of being in government, whatever, you know, job it is, which she's worked her way up, and eventually Frank's going to go to the sideline.
Oh.
That's
see,
what I think.
I don't think he'll allow that to happen.
Yeah, he's going to put up a fight.
See, my prediction is they're going to be a unified front. They care more about the presidency and their legacy, and I just predict that those two are going to be they're going to be an unstoppable force, and the season finale of next season is going to be them winning the general election. That's my prediction. We're not going to put money on it. And guys, in the description below, who's right, who's wrong, or if you have your own theory, let us know what it is. So Kara, final thoughts. Should people pick up this show or not?
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting show. Like I said, the character development on it is intense. The storyline will keep you guessing. You just really, there are moments throughout the seasons that you're like, that really just happened. And I think that that's great, whether you're into politics or not. I think you can follow this show. I would recommend it to most people.
Yeah, I mean, and the one thing I do like is they don't say, Democrats are good and Republicans are evil. No, they're both part. They admit, they show, side note, if you notice in the beginning where they show like the House of Cards, you'll notice that the flag is upside down.
Yeah. In
a little history lesson, that is a sign when someone puts to display the flag upside down, that's them saying that the country is in distress. Look it up, it's true. So it took me like the second season to realize, oh wait a second, that's upside down. It means the country's in distress, and it just shows the corruption of our government. So I love it. There's so many wow factors. Keeps you guessing, and like if you have two people that consider themselves experts with this show, and we can't agree on what's going to happen next.
Nope.
And that shows it's a great show. So, guys, thank you for watching our episode. If you liked it, like it. If you don't subscribe to it, subscribe to it. And if you have a friend or two, which I'm assuming you do, share it to a friend or two. So with that being said, peace out. Scour.